What's good, Washington fans? It is Draft Eve. I got my elite channel members with me tonight, man. You know, we're just a little tardy on some CP time, but we're gonna have a good night tonight on Draft Eve. So we got my man's Kenny Man DMV, aka Russell Westbrook, man. He be out there killing people on the court.
Full show.
Make sure you guys sub him up. His description is down below. He be getting triple doubles out there every night. Shout out to On the Warpath. Make sure you sub up his channel.
Amen.
Always doing legit Washington content. And check out DC Bay, the OG. You already know he gives us that real talk. So tonight we're gonna do a mock draft here. We're gonna do a couple questions here first, about 5 to 10 questions, and then we're gonna get into a 7-round mock draft, and we're gonna get to it. So I'm gonna shout out some people in the chat real quick. King Sean 32, what's going on? Alice Coy, what's up, man? Reggie Reg, my guy. What's up, man? He said he's in here. You already know what it is. James Panda, Michael Robertson, Tyrus, Bo Drayton, what's going on? Abel and Bro Show, shout out to him. He's a channel member. Shout out to her. He's a channel member as well. If you do want to join a channel membership, you can definitely do that below. I got the t-shirt link down below as well. If you want to support the channel. So, first question tonight. Shout out to AM Hunter. I see you in the chat. What's up, man? He's a channel member too, as well. Shout out to Dion. What's up? Off White Dave. What's up? What's up? Let's get into it. So my first question tonight, of course, is so everybody knows we picked up Eric Flowers. We traded for Eric Flowers. I just wanted to know you guys' thoughts on that. Now, if you didn't know the contract details, we basically finessed the Dolphins for Eric Flowers. We swapped 7-round picks, and then his contract, as you know, he signed like a $10 million contract, 3-year, $30 million contract, like something like that. It might have been 4 years, $40 million with the Dolphins last year. We revived this man's career. You know, his career was dead in the water with the Giants. He was the human turnstile, human turntable. I was pissed when we first picked him up, but next thing you know, he starts balling out at guard. So I just wanted to know what you guys graded the trade. Do you think the Dolphins know something that we don't know, just giving him up so easily and paying $6 million while we only have to pay $3 million? And do you think this is something leading up to a trade of Brandon Sheriff? And would you try to trade Brandon Sheriff before the season starts? And DC Bay, I'll let you go first.
Thank you, Ed, once again for letting me on your show, brother. All I can say is, man, I think we should have put that 2nd-round tender on Brandon Sheriff, and we wouldn't be having this problem. I think with the Miami Dolphins, they have not ran the ball well yet. They don't have a running back, so I understand that. So getting Eric Flowers back and adding him back to what we do, because we want to run and we have to run to take some pressure off the quarterback's stable that we do have. So I'm happy about it, and I think that it was a B- when we got him back, man, and I'm happy. I just don't know why we didn't keep him, but I understand.
Definitely. How about you, Warpath?
You know, he was here like 10 minutes ago, right? And now he's back. I think this is Ron's way of retreading on the riverboat, just rolling back. But no, I think it's a good move. I think it gives you some flexibility with Brandon Sheriff, of course, and trying to get something for him. So I mean, I like the move. I just like, what's the point now? And it also reminds me of the Deshaun Golston trade from a few years ago, where Tampa paid most of his salary and we just paid nickels and dimes for him back in 2015. So it's kind of the same concept there, and you flipped him for a 7-round pick. So you essentially just lose $3 million out of this in the grand scheme of things. So, you know, it's a good move. I give it a B+.
Amen.
Yeah, I basically agree with you guys. How about you, Kenny?
I would have to say, hey, once again, Riverboat Ron, he does his thing. He seems like he's just so smart, like he's ahead of the game. So not only are we saving money, we get a possible replacement, and it's a need position at guard. You know what I mean? And then you could flip Brandon Sheriff. I'll flip him tomorrow if I could. You know, the only thing I'm worried about is who wants that salary. Who wants it? But somebody may want it with a young quarterback and need protection. Somebody might jump out there, and guess what? We might have two second round picks. You know, we might be, you know, make out this draft. So I would give it an A because of the timing of it makes it an A. It's like perfect, like right in time. You know, just when we thought that we wasn't gonna make a move, right before the draft, boom, Eric Flowers. And you know, Ron knows him. I feel like Ron knows him, you know, watch film on him. So I'm very confident that he'll play well. And you know, I'm pretty sure we'll end up having to pay him again anyway.
Amen.
Right. I'm loving the bucket, Kenny. I'm loving the bucket.
You feeling this? Yeah.
But yeah, and Ron's playing chess and not checkers. It definitely surprised me. I wouldn't think we were going to bring Eric back. You know, I thought we should have kept him in the first place. But, you know, we got Wes Schweitzer, who played really good last year. Eric Flowers now coming back. Brandon Sheriff, we just don't know. I mean, hopefully we can get, you know, a second-round pick for him. We'll see what happens with that. But shout out to Real Talk with Oscar Josue Montel. He's another Elite Channel member. He couldn't make it in tonight. He says, enjoy yourselves, gentlemen. Sorry I can't be there tonight. So shout out to him for the donation, man.
Love you off.
That's my guy. So I just want to get you guys feeling on the quarterbacks in this draft class. I want you guys to rank your top 5 quarterbacks because I know a lot of people, some people think Mac Jones is better than Justin Fields. Some people think Justin Fields is better than Mac Jones, or Trey Lance is better than Mac Jones. So it's kind of flip-flopping. I know everybody thinks Trevor Lawrence is the number one guy. So I want to start with you, OG.
You know, we talked about this earlier, man, and I wanted to ask you if Joe Burrow and Golden Boy was in this draft together, who would you take?
You said Joe Burrow and who else?
Golden Boy, Trevor Lawrence.
I kind of like Joe Burrow a little bit more than Trevor Lawrence, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I love what he did, man. That was record setting. But if we got to grade these quarterbacks, I'm gonna go with Trevor Lawrence. I'm gonna go with Justin Smith. I'm gonna go with Trey Lance. Then I'm gonna go with Oh no! Hold on, Trevor Lawrence, because I love me some Zach Wilson. Then I'm going with Justin Smith. Then I'm going with Trey Lance, and then I'm going with Davis Mills. I do not believe in Mac Jones. He had all 5-star and 4-star running back, tight end, wide receivers, offensive line, and you telling me all he can do is throw the ball with precision, and if it's off schedule, he can't do it. And you telling me that if it's past 40 yards, he can't do it? Nah, I'm good. I don't even see him as I take Kyle Trask before I take Mac Jones, and that's just me.
Oh no,
I'm telling you, that's
mercy.
my 6 quarterbacks before him.
Woo!
Give them dudes the same weapons that he had, and let's see.
Who you say you'll take before him, Billy?
Had 2 wide receivers go in
Trash.
Draft. No. Each draft in the first round high for the past 2 years. You mean to tell me he couldn't get the ball to those dudes running 4-3 when we up there eviscerating Dwayne Trashkins for having those 4-3 dudes? This man had 4-3 dudes who can run routes and do all that stuff on top of having 5-star offensive linemen, 5-star tight ends, and the best running back in the game on top of that coaching that they got.
Well,
Woo, man,
come on.
I'm not a believer in it. Look, if you want to go ahead and get Kirk Cousins all over again, it'll show you why he was in the 4th round. But go ahead, I'm gonna let you, Kenny.
Is it on me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hold on. They giving you a hard time because you said Justin Smith, but you already know Justin.
Justin Smith. Oh, you already know Justin Fields. Come on, man. Hey, come on, y'all, cut that out, man. You know, I'm just getting home, and plus, I ain't had my good drink in me, and plus, I'm looking for a little hottie.
Oh my
You
gosh.
don't have a cigar yet, so just chill on him, guys. Come on now.
Give it to me.
All right, yeah, Kenny, you up, man?
Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson. I love my dual threat quarterbacks. Justin Fields, Trey Lance, Mac Jones. Like Bay was saying, though, I don't like statue pocket, you know what I mean? In this day and age, I want Russell Wilson. You know what I mean? So I don't even want to put him in the top 5. I would say I don't even have another guy. I probably would take you say Kyle Trask.
Kyle Trask, Davis Mills. I'm gonna take
I
Davis Mills.
need a dual threat though. I have to put him there. There's no one else that
Davis
I know
Mills
of.
is way more athletic than he is.
Yeah, Kellen Mond can run around.
Yeah.
Kellen
He
Mond
can't
has
throw.
reached the ceiling, sir.
I feel like all of them struggle though. When I watch film on them, all them top quarterbacks, you know, struggled at one point, and then they did well, but they all struggled too. I guess I would have to put them there at number 5. But I feel like, you know, I know this is a little off topic. I wish that we can find a quarterback at a small school with no talent around them, with no line around them, but balls. That's who I want. I want that guy right there. Give me him.
Yeah, that's Heineke.
Right. Right.
How about you, Warpath?
Well, and my finger just slipped too. I'm sorry. Oh, who is that back there? Is that Mugshot Mac? Anyway, so I think Golden Boy, Trevor Lawrence. I think he's number 1. I've said this from the jump. I think Justin Fields is number 2.
Yes, sir.
And then I will go with Bay's boy Wilson. And then I'll go Trey Lance. No, I won't go Trey Lance. I'll go Mugshot on this one, and then I'll go Trey Lance. And the only reason why I say I go there is because Trey is more like kind of what you and I talked about, Ed. He's got better rushing numbers than he does passing numbers. And granted, that might be the scheme, but how's that going to translate into the NFL's game, right? And he went to a small school and a powerhouse at that much, but it's something about Justin Fields I just like. And when they played against Clemson in that national semifinal, I was just like, I like this. I like this guy. He's got moxie, and that's somebody you need there. And whoever gets in, I think they're going to get to steal a draft because I think he's going to drop down tomorrow night. But yeah, that's who I got so far.
Yeah, it's crazy. Chris Sims came out with a mock saying that Justin Fields would drop to 32. I think it's not realistic at all. But it's been a smear campaign for Justin Fields. For some reason, he's dropping. For reasons I don't know, but if he somehow drops to 19, which I don't think will happen either, then Washington they got to take him at 19.
Absolutely.
So question for you guys: would you stay at 19, or would you trade up for one of these guys, or would you even think about trading up for, let's say, a Micah Parsons or somebody like that, or Penei Sewell drop some way somehow to like 12 or 13? Is there anybody else that you want to trade up for other than a quarterback, or would you trade up to 8 if we get to the Panthers? Because the Lions, they got Goff. The Lions, they still might get a quarterback. You never know. And the Panthers just got Darnold. So it's kind of between 7 and 8 right now. So Warpath, I'll let you go first on that one.
I'm not a big believer in trading up for a linebacker or offensive tackle. And this linebacking draft class is very deep. I mean, you can get somebody on day 2, maybe even day 3. You look at those linebackers out of Ohio State. Jamin Davis might be there later on because they say he may be dropping. So there are opportunities there for Washington to pick up a linebacker. So I'm not going to trade up for Micah Parsons. And I stereotypically have a problem with somebody who's taken a year off. And granted, I know it was COVID and the pandemic and everything like that, but you didn't put anything on tape for me. Only thing I can go off of is was in 2019. So hey, it's kind of hit or miss there for me. So I trade up for a quarterback. Now, if somebody falls into, like, if one of those guys fall, aka Justin Fields, right? If he's falling like at 11 or 12 or 13, I think Washington needs to make a play for him. 8 is kind of a stiff number because that's why people know that team's going to trade up, man. That's exactly why. So I wouldn't trade up for anything but a quarterback, but he has to be the guy, and they've got to love this guy. Just don't trade up just because your owner might have happy feet or something again.
Right. How about you, OG?
I'm not trading up for nothing other than Justin Fields. If Justin Fields is sitting there at at 7 or 8, I'm going to give up a first. At best, maybe a first and a third. I got to go for the quarterback, Justin Fields.
Mm-hmm.
That's who I like. I don't got that guy getting nowhere near close to us. I don't see him getting past the Patriots. I'm not trading up for none of the linebackers. As Sanchez said, this linebacker core is deep going into the 4th round. And if JOK is off the board and if Michael Parsons is off the board, man, I'm going for Jamin Davis. And if Jamin Davis is off the board, I'm going for Jabril Cox.
Right.
That's where I'm at with this. Either I'm going to get him in the 1st round or I'm going to get him in the 2nd round. And you already know, once we get that inside linebacker,
it's over.
Somebody is going to have to pull their trousers down because we're going to rake the living flock out of them.
All right. How about a wide receiver, though? How about
man, I'm not interested in none of them wide receivers. Sir, if we get a wide receiver, I say somewhere between 5th and 6th and 7th. I'm not interested in no wide receiver unless it's Waddle at 9.
I hear you. How about you, Kenny?
I'm with Bay. Justin Fields. He just I'm in love with dual threat quarterbacks. I just am. You know, there's something about him that translates to the NFL very, very well. And not only is he athletic, the kid's smart. He's a natural leader. That's what they're saying about him, right? So that's what we need, something like that. And guess what? He's there with Terry. He's there with Chase. You know what I mean? It's just infectious. Like I would take him. I would move up for him. He would have to fall to about like 7 or 8, but I wouldn't move up for anything else but him as well. He's worth it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I mean, we're looking for a quarterback. Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's 39, gonna be 40 soon. So
yeah,
we need that definite answer. So I wouldn't be mad if we traded up. Honestly, if we went up and got Justin Fields, and I like Trey Lance too. I wouldn't be mad if we traded up to 8 or 9 because the Broncos are looking for a quarterback. The Lions, they might get a quarterback. The Panthers, I doubt it because they got Sam Darnold, even though he's not good in my opinion. But
hey, Ed, sorry. I was going to ask, now you got Teddy Bridgewater in Denver. I think don't you think that's going to change that a little bit? Them wanting a quarterback?
Nah,
Fangio, they've kind of ignored that. They have ignored that for the longest time now. So, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I doubt it. And I would ask you guys, would you be interested if they offered Drew Lock? Would you guys be intrigued?
No. Pass.
All right. AJSTP003, thank you for the donation, man. I appreciate it, man. Shout out to Vic for the donation. He says, honestly, we can do whatever we want. If we trade up, it's a win. If we stay at 19, it's a win. If we trade back, it's a win. We're sitting pretty. Yeah. 19 is a weird spot. We can definitely trade back and get some more productive players, or we could trade up and get a quarterback for the future. So 19 is definitely an interesting spot. Farrah Cody, thank you for the donation. He said, none of these quarterbacks are going to be good in the NFL. LOL. Maybe if Zach Wilson goes to the Niners, he might be good, but these quarterbacks, but Zach is the most talented. Did any of you guys want to respond to
that? Once again, it's all about where these quarterbacks land at, man. I mean, when Kansas City traded up to get Mahomes, man, this guy knew that was the guy for his system. When Deshaun Watson fell into Houston's lap, they didn't know what they had, man. They truly didn't. He should have been the first quarterback coming off the board. But because everybody is so enamored with this one-year wonder like Mac Jones, Mitchell Trubisky, Dwayne Haskins, Trey Lance, you got to look at if you get these guys, are they going to sit a whole year? And do you have a plan for them? The Redskins did not have a plan for Haskins, and he certainly wasn't in the plans or the future for Ron Riverboat. So at the end of the day, man, I love all the quarterbacks except Mac Jones in the first round. I truly do. I think the majority of them need to sit a year. I would love for Trevor to sit a year. And the reason being is because they need to fix that old line down in Jacksonville. But because he's the number 1 pick, he's going in. Because Zach Wilson will be the number 2 pick, he's going in. They just traded everything. And then you got Carolina, who just, I guess they just made themselves exposed by trading Teddy Bridgewater and leaving a USC quarterback who has not proven nothing but seeing ghosts and running into somebody's rump shaker. I think we're gonna see 2 quarterbacks this year in this draft get in and be productive.
Right. Were you talking about Mark Sanchez or Sam Darnold?
Sam Darnold, sir. Sam Darnold. He ran into the quarterback butt too, sir.
But yeah, shout out to Farrah Cody. I like Zach too. But I think if you can trade up to get Justin Fields, if he does drop to 9 or 8, I think that's something that that the Washington football team should consider. There are rumors that Washington has been in love with Justin Fields back in like March and February, loving his leadership skills.
Yeah.
Christian Sordo, thank you for the donation. Says Trey Lance averaged 13.5 completions per game in D2. How do you guys feel about that comment?
Well, I'll take that one. I've seen FCS go up against Division II, and the game's nowhere near close. And we play where I work at. We play in the one of the best football conferences in Division II, and they can't hold the jockstrap of anybody in FCS. I see what he's talking about, though, but I don't. It's 2 different animals. But I get where he's coming from with that 13.5 completion rate. And like I said before, he's a running back, man. And kind of visiting back with Justin Fields, right? Justin Fields is one of the main reasons why we had Big Ten football in the fall. Don't forget that story. Like I think people have forgotten about that he was petitioning to try to get them to play football because it looked like they weren't going to play football in the fall. So that's a key thing right there. But back to Christian's point, yeah, I get it, but there's 2 different things there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Lance, you look at the numbers. He had a game where he ran the ball for 30 rushing attempts. And there's some games where he's only thrown the ball 10 times, like you said, Christian. So, I mean, and you look at they're beating teams by what, 20, 25 points. They won North Dakota State. They won the championship ever since Carson Wentz was there. So they've just been dominating teams since the last 10 years. So there's really no need for him to even throw the football at times. So that does bring up a big question mark. And he hasn't played in competitive games since that first game of the season. That was really an exhibition game. So there's a lot of question marks about Trey Lance. I like him too. He definitely going to have to sit, kind of like Josh Allen. He was trash his first 2 years. It took him 3 years to become a decent, solid quarterback. He was bad his first 2 years. So when we do draft these guys, I don't want people to turn on them. If Justin Fields is bad his first season or Trey Lance is terrible first season, got to give these guys some time to develop. And I know Washington, we're one of the most impatient fan bases on quarterback. Alexander Wilson, thank you for the donation. He says Chris Cooley has high praise of Mac Jones and said him and the Niners / Kyle Shanahan offense would make them a guaranteed playoff team in 2021. He's perfect for Kyle. How do you guys feel about that comment?
We keep overlooking Mac Jones. If Justin Fields, Trey Lance, or Zach Wilson had 2 DUIs, do we still talk about them being in the first round?
Come on.
You gotta realize Kyle Shanahan has a playoff team, regardless if what them quarterbacks that are statues that can't throw down the field, that cannot read off script. Every year we talk about since Cal has been the head coach, that he needs a quarterback that is above and beyond Rex Grossman, John Beck, and the rest of those three stooges that he's been getting. If you cannot operate, can you imagine if RG3 would have stayed out the way, stopped going upstairs talking to Daniel, that pervert whatever his name is, Snyder, and listen to Kyle Shanahan. This man had a system for him.
Mm-hmm.
And look how explosive he was.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to tell me Kirk Cousins, who's at his ceiling? You're going to tell me that Jimmy Garoppolo, who's at his ceiling? And you're not going to get no better than what you see right now in Mac Jones. And you got to have everything in place. Some of these dudes, you got to have everything for just so you can pay them so they can be great. When is they going to make somebody else better? Mac Jones don't make nobody better.
Mm-hmm.
He really don't. You sitting there with the best running back in all of college. You sitting with two gangster wide receivers that are gangsters. They can get wide open, run route, and fast. You got tight ends and the best offensive line, at least the top 5 offensive line in all of college. And you mean to tell me this dude is so great? Please, man. Please. Any quarterback can get in Kyle Shanahan if they didn't have all those injuries last year. Remember, they had 23 injuries, not including COVID incidents. And they still was in the hunt to be in the playoffs. Man, miss me with Mac Jones, man. That man's some trash, man. I wouldn't draft him. And if he's there at 19 and the Redskins take him, me and Ron gonna have a problem.
The one thing I'll say about Mac, yeah, I did watch some of his games, and Devontae Smith, they had about 5 feet of separation on everybody. Jalen Waddle, Najee Harris, all them guys. But you know, Mac, he could surprise you. He could if he does go to the right situation, which is the Niners. They do have Deebo Samuel. They do have George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk. So he could surprise us. He is slow as molasses. He does have the beer gut and the beer belly. But, you know, he might surprise some people. But, yeah, I disagree a lot with a lot of what Cooley said. He said Justin Fields is like a second-round quarterback. I didn't agree with that analysis. He said Mac Jones is like a top 3 quarterback. Personally, I didn't see that from what I watched. He loves Trey Lance, even though Trey Lance barely threw the football. I think Trey Lance
love alcoholics.
You said Cooley's alcoholic?
Yeah, and according to what we're seeing, Mac Jones is alcoholic.
That is true.
And Sarkisian, his offensive coordinator, was a big alcoholic. The liquor is quicker down there.
Yeah. Might as well bring back Scott McCloughan too.
Yeah.
But
he stayed drunk. His face would be red early in the morning.
Yeah.
But thank you again, Alexander Wilson, for the donation, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, I just got 2 more quick questions, and then we'll finally get into the mock draft. I know that's what everybody is waiting for. You know, we didn't get to talk about Sammy Reyes. You know, I know it's kind of a small signing, but big at the same time. I just want to get you guys' opinion on how that affects the tight end room. Of course, we know Jeremy Sprinkle went to the Cowboys. That's a huge upgrade for us, for him leaving us and going to our opponent. That's like a match made in heaven for us. Does that affect tight end? Do you think we should draft a tight end in the first 4 rounds, or wait until later, or try to pick up? And we released Thaddeus Moss. How did you guys feel about that move? How do you feel about the tight end room going to the draft? And Warpath, I'll let you go first.
Yes, draft a tight end. Draft 3 of them if you can, because God knows we need it. Might need the National Guard too at that point. Thaddeus Moss, I don't think that he was ever going to be what a lot of people dreamed he was going to be. They wanted him because of his last name, not because of what he could produce. So I think you got to go out there. If you can get a homeboy from Penn State, that sounds like something Babe be drinking when he smokes cigars. What's that boy's last name? What you be drinking? Fairmouth or whatever his name is, or Brevin Jordan, Hunter
Yes,
Long
Brevin.
from Boston College. Those cats are out there, and you need somebody. And the craziest thing is, we're like, hey, last year we were like, oh, Logan Thomas, he could be a good third tight end. He's the starter going into the regular season now, going into the season. And we need to find somebody to pair with him. That's the craziest thing. But yeah, man, I think there's some good tight ends that Washington needs to take advantage of. Get somebody that can block, and dear God, please, I want somebody to have sticky fingers like Jeremy Sprinkle when he was shoplifting during the Belk Bowl. That's what I need. I need them sticky fingers out of the store and on the field, and make sure he can catch. Thank God he's in Dallas now. Maybe he can catch something. But yeah, so that's my thought.
How about you, Kenny?
I would take a tight end, not early in the rounds. I think we need to address the linebacker, the middle linebacker, possibly the offensive line, like a left tackle. Not to get off topic though, but I do like the signing. Being a basketball player and having a basketball background, I actually played football this weekend, and it was easy for me to shake guys and get open. You know what I mean? So if he can translate that at the tight end position, and he can actually go up and get, I've seen his basketball highlights. He jump out the gym now. You know, if he can go up and get the ball and plus shake people on routes, then yeah, we cooking with some grease, and no one knows nothing about him. So, and then for Ron and them to go out and get him, it's something to like. I just trust them. Like I never really heard of Antonio Gibson until Ron Rivera. I never heard of Cameron Curl to Ron Rivera. Now I'm like, okay, homeboy knows something. They know something. I don't know who going out getting these people, who scouting them, but they know how to find diamonds now. For them to go out and just grab this guy, where is he at? On the street somewhere, and they just got him. So it's something to that. It was something to Logan Thomas. It was something to it. I mean, I've seen Logan Thomas and heard of him, but not like, I mean, this is the best he's ever played. Okay, so it's something to that. I would draft a tight end in later rounds. I would dress that Mike linebacker with the 19th pick, if possible, if we got a stud right there. You know what I mean? And yeah, and Ron we trust.
Yeah, I like Sam East a lot. I mean, him playing basketball, I did watch highlights too. Now, he didn't average a lot of points, which is weird. I think he averaged like 4 points or something like that.
Yeah. But
he does have the athleticism. I mean, he can windmill dunk, and it definitely can translate to football. How about you, DC?
We definitely need to get us another tight end, and I definitely want that young gangster from Miami. I think that he will fit us very well. I also was looking at that tight end from I think it's UFC. One of them. This dude, they got him listed as a wide receiver / tight end. He's 6'5", 210, runs a 4.39. I expect him to go day 2. So I mean, anybody that we can get to pair with Logan while we groom Yanis or whatever his name is, I think it would be great for us, man. I truly do.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, we groom.
Alexander Wilson, thank you for the donation. Again, he says, sorry, I would take Chris Cooley and Chris Sims' words to the heart. They have a track record of being right in their evaluations. Yeah, I mean, Chris Sims, he has been right on his quarterback evaluations. He did. He's saying Kellen Mond is a top 5. I think he ranked Kellen Mond number 3 out of the top 5. In the last couple of years, he has been right about the quarterback. So Chris Sims, Chris Cooley, he can be a little off his rockers when you listen to him talk. He does sound a little off sometimes on the radio, maybe because he's taking so many hits. But Chris Sims, yeah, he's kind of been spot on. He has been. Thank you for the donation. Real talk with Oscar Josue Montel. He says, "Give me some Tommy Tremble." I like him too. He's a guy that can block. He didn't put up big numbers catching football, but he can definitely block. He's very athletic. He's fast. Provides a lot of versatility. He might be able to play fullback, H-back. So Ron would love a guy like that out of Notre Dame. And then I just want to hear what you guys think about Bryce Love being cut. I know you guys were big fans of Bryce Love. And would you consider drafting a running back in the first 4 rounds? Now, there was a mock draft by Peter Schrager where he had his drafting Eddying from Clemson in the first round, pick 19. I just wanted to get you guys' thoughts on that and the warpath. I'll let you go first.
Okay. Sorry, I got distracted with my cat over here. But repeat the question for me, Ed. He was in the way. I'm sorry. Go.
I just want to hear you guys' thoughts on Bryce Love being released and Peter Schrager said that, us picking, he had us mocked picking Travis Etienne at pick 19 out of Clemson. Okay. And where would you consider drafting a running back in this draft class?
Day 3. And I think Schrager needs to stop drinking that Schrager sugar because that's bad for his health and it's killing his brain cells. And then to the point of, I'm going to hit Bay back in his club days with Tina Turner and stuff. What's love got to do with it? I'm like, who really cares about Bryce Love? We get so tied up as Washington fans on guys who, once he gets healthy, when's once gonna come? When is this day come? We've been doing this with Reuben Foster for the last 2 years. Oh my gosh, Reuben Foster. When he gets up in here, this is what's gonna happen. This, that, and the third. You and I have played the same exact snaps over the last 3 years than Reuben Foster has. So, to the point, he can't play. He's not going to play. Let him move on. Let him find somewhere else where he can go. But I really don't care at this point.
How about you, Kenny?
That hurt a little bit because, I watched a lot of Stanford games when he was there, and I was just like, this guy is amazing. No way, he don't go top 10, and then he elects to stay in college, and that was, that's got to plague him. You know what I mean? I wish him the best. If he does get healthy, don't go to New York, don't go to Dallas, don't go to Philly, because that boy is different.
Yeah, he will come back to bite us. He is one of those guys that would not play here. Next thing you know, goes to New York or Cowboys or Eagles and has like a 500-yard season or something like that.
Yeah.
How about you, DC, man?
Y'all already know, man, the best ability is availability. He hasn't been available to us. And what can we say, man? I mean, it's an amazing talent. But if that talent is on the couch like us, watching the team play like us, more than he is on the field, what good is he? He's sex wasted. Mm-hmm. He really is. So at the end of the day, man, I'm not mad at the move. I wish him the best. But at the end of the day, we got to fix that problem. And like Warpath said, the running backs run deep, and they've been running deep. Third day, I like that kid from Oklahoma. He's a bruiser back, and he can catch. We just need somebody that can coincide with Gibson and with Baby Boy so that we can go and continue on, because I have no faith in Lamar Miller at all. Mm-hmm. So we need some young, hungry dogs back there. Some kids that's back there that's want to block for the quarterback, that's going to go out there and do whatever it takes. Go out there and be a crash dummy if you have to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for it, man. We headed in the right direction. I don't got time to be wasting on the past. As Redskin fans, we don't got spoiled with these big names, with these big signings, and then we want to get what we want and how we want it. And all of a sudden, we've been married to these people for 1 year, and that's it. We married to RG3 for 1 spectacular year. Mm-hmm. And what did he do when he came here? Deron Payne tried to knock his shoulders and his ribs apart. Done with him. God may not be done with him, but I
am. Well,
yeah, there's some deep running backs. I like Jared Patterson out of Buffalo. He's a local guy. Had 19 touchdowns on a year or something, more than that. He had a crazy game where I think he had like over 200 yards rushing in the game. You got Jake Funk out of Maryland. He might be a 7th-round pick. So you can get some guys in the later round. So it is crazy how our running back room has changed. We had AP, we had Geis and Bryce Love. That was supposed to be the crazy trio. But now we got McKissick and Gibson, and we're just looking for that third guy. I like Peyton Barber, but I do feel like we can definitely upgrade the position. I haven't seen Lamar Miller play for the Washington football team yet. So who knows what could happen with that. Tony P56, thank you for the donation. He says Eric Flowers chose Miami for $2 million more and saved on taxes. Yeah, I can't blame him for that. I really can't. I'm happy to see the guy back, though. I'm happy to see him back. All right, so we're gonna get this mock draft started here, guys. I'm gonna let the OG go first, and then Kenny's gonna go next in the second round, and then Warpath is gonna do the third round. So I'm gonna slow it down and see how it goes, just in case we see, Justin Fields is sitting there at 8 or 9, and we'll let the OG decide if he wants to trade up and make that move. Does he want to mortgage the future or stand pat, or do you want to trade back when we get to 19? We might get some offers, so we're going to get it started now.
Are we on the clock?
Not yet. Trevor Lawrence went to the Jaguars. Can you see it?
No, I can barely see it. I can see that we on pick number 4.
So, yeah, Mac Jones just went to the Niners at 3.
People gonna fail miserably.
Yeah.
So do you feel the need to trade up to 4 to the Falcons?
No.
Okay. We're gonna let it rock. So they took Justin Fields at 4.
Oh God.
The Bengals took Penny Sewell. Okay, the Lions took Jalen Waddle, so you still have Trey Lance on the board right here at 8 with the Panthers. So do you want to make a move, or are you good?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Oh man.
Trey Lance is still on the board at 10.
I'm good.
Good. All right.
He gonna get down there to 14 then.
Yep, because all of them got quarterbacks.
No, 15. He might get down to 15. Yeah, right there at New England. This is the last time you can get him, pretty much.
Do you wanna pull the trigger?
Is San Diego pick?
Yeah.
It's the Chargers.
I know they need an old lineman. When we get to Minnesota, I'm gonna make a trade.
Okay.
New England might try it too.
You want to trade for Kirk Cousins?
Kirk Cousins went to the 49ers.
All right, so all right, we're at 14. And it's at the Vikings.
Let's make a trade.
Okay.
He gonna trade our picks, Kenny. That's what he gonna do.
So it's not letting you include players. That's the thing. So it's like you can't.
You already know who was gone. You already know who was off the board.
Sheriff.
Brandon Sheriff.
He was going
to flock up out of here.
So you got to do picks. So we got our 19th pick.
I'm giving them. We swapping picks. I'm giving them the 3rd and the 4th.
This year's 3rd and 4th, and this year's 3rd and 4th.
This year's 3rd and next year's 4th.
All right, we got 2 thirds. You want to do the higher 3rd or the 82?
Give them the higher one. I'm cool with it.
And you said next year's which pick?
4th.
Okay, they might decline it, so
they're gonna say no.
Oh! That's that gangster mentality right there. What you gonna do?
Belichick mad.
You've been listening to all that go-go before it got up here.
Trey Lance, baby.
All right. The Washington football team selects Trey Lance out of North Dakota State.
I wanted to keep that 2nd round so we can go and get our inside linebacker, baby.
Okay.
Smart man.
All right. The Cardinals took JOK. Michael Parsons fell too. He went to the Browns. But that's a good pick at 14. When a guy
absolutely.
That's a hell of a pick. So I mean, I probably give you a grade on that one. You didn't give up too much. You didn't give up any players. You got a quarterback that could be a franchise guy. He probably will have to sit, but this year we do have a preseason, so that's going to help him out a little bit too. So Warpath, Kenny, you got the second round.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, some people are saying the Patriots would have got him, but who knows?
Yeah, they would have got him because they was waiting for him to fall to him.
But right now, the Texans got Terrace Marshall. I like him out of LSU. I thought he was a really good.
Me too.
I mean, a really good wide receiver.
That was one of my picks, possibly if the guy wasn't there that I wanted.
Mm-hmm. But Trey Lance, man, he gets to learn from your guy Scott Turner, man.
Yeah.
He's a.
He might Elroy Jetson.
He might outplay all of them and start. He might outplay them.
Yeah. Number one Wizards fan.
You already know it. They come on.
That's Kenny, sir.
Hey, y'all got his number one fan right there at the bottom of the screen too.
All right, so Kenny, we got a couple trade offers here. We're on the clock. The Broncos are offering us pick 71, pick 114, and next year's third round pick. They're asking us for our second round pick right now. And next year's fifth round.
No, I'm good. We're good.
I'm my dog.
The Baltimore Ravens, our rivals down the Beltway, down 95. They want to trade with us too. They want to give us pick 94 and next year's second.
No.
All right.
This second gonna be high because they're gonna win a lot of games.
So we're rejecting them. So the guys on the board. So, what were you thinking, like position wise?
Linebacker.
Oh, Kenny.
Right there, the first one.
Oh, Kenny, come on,
bing,
man.
Bing, bing, bing,
Don't
bing,
do it, Kenny. Oh, Kenny, why?
That's
Kenny, no.
That's what I'm talking about.
Kenny, no.
I'm going for need.
Oh, God.
Plus he can play.
He can play too.
That defense, we hadn't had one since London Fletcher. You did right.
Yeah.
Kenny, man, you saw who was there at tight end. God.
Who? Well, it wasn't Kyle Pitts.
It was Baby Gronk, man.
Nah, I don't want ain't Kyle Pitts.
Oh gosh.
Ain't Kyle Pitts. If it was Kyle Pitts, I'd have been like, all right.
Man.
That makes that defense lethal.
Shoot.
Yeah.
No
matter what they got going on. Fast running back. We need somebody that can run sideline to sideline.
Woo.
Yeah. Spot. And you want to scramble, we got somebody that's gonna watch you, buddy.
Exactly.
Yeah, we can still get your boy Brevin Jordan in the fourth round.
There you go.
I give him at 82, can I? Yeah.
Hey, Kenny. My dog.
Yeah. You already know.
He's on fire.
That'd be crazy if we really picked him right there too.
Yeah, that's a solid pick. Jabril Cox. Yeah. He's probably one of the best cover linebackers in the draft.
I know.
So we got Trey Lance, who went to North Dakota State. We got Jabril Cox, who went to North Dakota State and then transferred. So we got two North Dakota State guys. All right, so Warpath, you're on the clock, man. We got a trade offer right here from the Los Angeles Rams from Sean McVay. Has the history with the Washington football team. So what do you think about this trade offer?
I'll take that. Yeah, because I'm going back 6 picks and I get an extra. Yeah, I'll take that.
All right, so Warpath takes pick 88 and pick 141. That's still a third round pick.
Yeah, so that's the only reason why I take that. Yeah, that's good.
Shout out to Sean McVay for that and Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah. And Sean McVay's wife.
That's what got Jared Goff up out of there.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you know who got Matthew Stafford there. You know who that is. That what's the pitcher's name? Oh dear God. I ain't doing that. I ain't messing with no Bears. Bump that noise. Yeah, I ain't doing that. Next year. Okay, let's see who we got here. Ooh, I don't. Let's look at. You know what? I'm gonna channel my boy Amir, and I'm gonna take. Ooh, they got the kid from USC though. What y'all think about him?
The tight end,
The wide receiver from Amon Ross St. Brown.
he's nice. I mean, that's your pick, sir.
Yeah. I'm consulting. I'm consulting. I'm calling
The
like
tight end on the board, sir.
look, I forgot you up there and
There's a tight end on
I
the board,
forgot you
sir.
hanging out with Dan Snyder up in the cigar lounge
If
anyway.
I'm
So
hanging out with him,
see,
sir,
that's
this he'd be lumped up.
Go to the tight ends real quick, Ed.
Mhm.
Let's see here. And he ain't even there no more. I'm gonna go with the best player up there on the board. Then
Take the wide out.
I'm going to take. Ooh, do I really want to take Nick Bolton?
Now you do have Walker Little there. He's available.
Yeah, Walker Little. That's who I'm really looking at is Walker Little. Carmen
Jackson's available. Tackle. Not the sexiest pick, but that's solid.
Yeah, let's go with.
Is my bell Frisco safety from Syracuse there?
Oh yeah.
Let's go. Let's go with
You can
Bolton.
get him later, babe. You can
Let's
get him
go
later.
with.
Oh
Yeah,
right
Cisco.
there.
Cisco's still there too, but let's go with Nick Bolton. That's who I'll go with. You need another linebacker, and that guy's right there, so I'm gonna take him.
Okay.
Nick Bolton? Yeah, that's a good story too.
Yeah.
So with the 88th pick of the draft, the Washington football team selects Nick Bolton out of Mizzou.
Yeah. I would have took him or Walker Little at that, but Little's had some injuries.
All right. So right now we got Jabril Cox in the second round, and then Nick Bolton in the third round. So we did trade one of our third rounders. So 124. I think that's in the fourth round. I think we have 2 fourth-round picks now, and a 5th and 2 7ths.
Dude, we need linebacker help. Good night.
Oh, we solid with them two. If we do, we good.
So I want you guys to grade the draft, the chat right now. Grade the draft so far. We got Trey Lance, we got Jabril, we got Nick Bolton right now.
Hey Ed, got a question for you. We might need to make a trade. Can we make a trade? You think we can make a trade?
Yeah, we can propose a trade.
Let's make a trade with New Orleans. Get 98. And let's do okay. And okay, New Orleans. Let's take 98. Let's see, and we'll trade 124. And I will trade pick 163 for 98. See what it does there. Okay, never mind it. Shoot. I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get Walker Little. That's what I was trying to do.
You trying to offer something else, like
a
next pick or?
Yeah, let's try next year's pick there. I'll give him one. Get out of the way. 124. Give him let's do a third. Let's do a third from next year. And let's give him 130. Yeah, 163 and then 98.
They're gonna take that.
Hey, better.
That's a ransom.
There we go. Oh well. Get Walker Little. Don't get him. We need that guy.
Does he play left tackle? What does he play?
Yeah, he plays left tackle. He's like he was actually I think he was hurt a little bit, but I think we need to get a tackle there.
Yeah, he got hurt and he opted out.
Yeah,
last year, but he was really good.
Really good. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I looking at him, I saw Nick Bolton. I didn't think Nick Bolton was gonna fall that far. And I'm like, you can't pass up on Nick Bolton right there. And you need that linebacker help. And you might be able to get rid of John Bostic's pooping butt. So
You're a John Bostic fan.
I'm a fan of a John Bostic moment.
God dang.
I like Bostic. He
So
go out.
negative.
I like Bostic because he go out and take a charge every now and then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we be needing it for him to go
He
out.
can't, but he couldn't cover. He got
can't
worse.
cover. He can't cover, but
He's got worse service than T-Mobile.
He would do something crazy that changed the game.
Hey, T-Mobile not messed up, sir.
I got Cricket. I don't got no service in my basement right now.
Metro PCS.
Damn.
That's
exactly.
T-Mobile.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, you come out where I'm at. That stuff ain't gonna work. It's AT&T and Verizon.
And you're paying all them high charges.
Yeah, but I deal with them high charges. I don't have to deal with a whole lot of people though.
Peace of mind.
That's right. Peace of mind with Verizon and those high bills.
I wish I'm trying to get like you. I can't even go to the gas station. There's too many people right there.
Yeah.
All right, we got a pick coming up. 3 or 4 picks. So right now we got Trey Lance, Jabril Cox, Nick Bolton. So we got 2 linebackers, a quarterback, and Walker Little. So we are addressing the needs. We want more depth at the left tackle position. We already got Cornelius Lucas, who I like a lot, is a solid starter. Did really, really well last year. Trey Lance, quarterback. Of course, quarterback is a need. Jabril Cox, we didn't really have a coverage linebacker. He's definitely that. Nick Bolton is more of a run stopping linebacker, not great in coverage, but he's more of a big hitter, a run stopping linebacker. So we got those positions knocked down. Now we need more depth at the cornerback position and safety. We have a lot of guys at safety, but nobody really stands out. I do like Jeremy Reeves. I do like DeShazer Everett. Of course, Cam Curl has the strong safety position locked down. Right now, free safety is kind of muddled right now. We don't really have one guy that stands out of free safety. And like I said, cornerback, we just need some more depth. Of course, and we don't have a tight end right now. We don't have a tight end number 2. I like Sammy Reyes, but he's never played a down in football. So, tight end, free safety, and corner are 3 positions that, we haven't picked up yet. So, if you guys want to think about those positions before, making the selection. All right, so Warpath is still on you, right?
I picked already. I traded up and everything.
All right, yeah. OG, it's on you now.
What's the best edge rusher? Because we need one.
AO out of Notre Dame. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
What free safety is on the? Oh no, tight end.
Ain't got no good tight ends. I know that much.
Quentin Morris he's a pretty good tight end. Trey McKitty's pretty good. Those are some guys that I've seen before. Eubanks is solid.
About free safety.
You got Sean Wade at Ohio State. He played.
I take Sean Wade.
Okay. All right, so DC Bay selects Sean Wade at Ohio State. Struggled at corner, but now he's making the transition to safety. All right, so we don't pick again until the 7th round. So that's pick 246 and pick 258.
Thanks, Warpath.
What are you talking about?
That was solid. That was a solid pick, though.
I know. I told you. Look, hey.
It's pretty good, guys. We work good together in this war room.
Yeah, it's a good war room.
It's a good war room.
Y'all ever notice like how they always talk about like we wanted Kyle Smith to stay here, right? And whenever we had a bad pick, like Sewell Craven's going crazy and all these other dudes, it was always everybody else, but it wasn't Kyle Smith. Didn't Kyle Smith have something to do with it? I don't know. It's a random thought that just came to my head.
Well, yeah, I heard Kyle Smith was the one mad at Dan about Haskins. He was the one that was.
Yeah. I mean, you can't take the good and you can't take the bad. So
those 2 second rounders we gave up, which we don't do well with them, but I think we'll do well with them with Ron.
Ron smart. That's why. He a turnaround artist. That's what they said. He turned teams around. Record of doing that.
All right. But yeah, we still, we're still looking at that corner. I don't think we got a tight end yet.
So ain't no good ones, huh?
Nope. Well, somebody could have took Baby Gronk in the second round. I'm not saying who.
Hey, listen, I went for sure, man.
Yeah.
We all watch the same team, so we all know what we need. And right now, that middle linebacker was more important because I think Logan Thomas, he's pretty good. He's our number one, and but we need a Mike right now that could cover sideline and blow that screen shit up that Philly like to do.
We had somebody great like Nick Bolton. We could have took at that spot.
But hold on, Nick Bolton. He covers the running. Is he slow? We need somebody that can cover and run fast.
Yeah.
To match Chase Young and Sweat. I like speed from every angle, the middle and the two sides.
The people in the chat, they saying they want a running back, they want a wide receiver.
Hi, Daddy. I agree, but the thing is, we going to the 7th round. Be honest, I don't know no good running backs and wide receivers that's in the 7th round right now. I'll be honest, so we'll have to go and look at the stats. If I would go running back, it had to be somebody shifty as hell, like big playability that can also return kicks. I want a kick returner as well.
Yeah, you got some people want Jake Funk, Jared Patterson.
Is he still there?
Yeah, I think Jake Funk. He's a guy that would probably be undrafted. Honestly, I think he's a guy that we're probably just going to sign as an undrafted free agent.
Undrafted, local.
That's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't spend a pick then if he undrafted.
Yeah, the Titans just got Tamarian Terry. He's a good wide receiver out of Florida State. He's like 6'3". You got some height on him. Yeah, the wide receivers left right now. Dez Fitzpatrick out of Louisville. He's pretty good. Jonathan Adams Jr. He's like 6'6".
Ooh.
He's a tall wide receiver. He's got bounce. A lot of people love him.
We're not even up yet, are we? No.
We got some time, Warpath traded the picks.
Man, we got a left. Look, we got a left tackle.
We got everything we needed.
Look, see, y'all messed me up though. Kenny messed me up. That's all I'm saying. I'm blaming Kenny.
But we could get some undrafted guys though, sir.
Yeah.
Running backs come a dime a dozen.
Mm-hmm.
So right now it is in best player available mode right now. This late, it kind of is that mode. And wide receiver, we got a lot of guys. We got Terry Curtis, and then Adam Humphries, he's solid, and then the next 3 guys is him, EGG, and Calvin Harmon. So it's a lot of guys. And Steve Sims is still on the roster. I don't think he's gonna be.
Oh, we up.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
All right, Kenny. Who you want to take at 246? We got a couple tight ends right here.
So this is what I'm going to do. Since we're in the war room, I'm going to lean on my partners here. Can we do that? Can we lean on the partners and do something? I feel that my man Corey and the OG may know a little bit more in this area. So I would like them to conspire to make this selection.
Mm-hmm.
I say best player available. What do you think, Corey?
Yeah, I think so too. Whoever's best player available.
All right, Briley Moore out of Kansas State. Pick 246, and then we got one more after this.
We got the
Almost
the penultimate man.
Game just started it.
Yeah, I know.
It just now started. That's good. 7:46. That's good.
Doris Burke, she starts late, so.
Oh yeah, I'm not watching ESPN. I'm gonna watch Comcast.
Oh, you gonna watch old hair plugs and in the nerd?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch.
Got that drip, brother. Gooden? Man got drip. Brother got drip.
Who you talking about, Drew Gooden?
Yeah, Drew Gooden, looking like a black Joe Biden or something. With that
what is he doing? He slicked that joint back like that, like a wild animal licked his head. That's
man. Drew Gooden like he sleep on his knees with his mouth wide open. Man's messed up for the rest of his life.
Oh Lord!
I was looking. I said he got to cut that off. He had a ball spot. He got to cut that off. Egg sunny side up. Oh my God! Cut that off, bro.
He's tripping like a clown with big shoes on, man.
Oh, bull, bro.
He got the Dracula haircut right now. All right, Kenny. This is the last one right here.
It ain't on me though. It's on one of them.
Yeah, I mean Dustin Hopkins was trash. There's a kicker available.
Yeah, get that kicker from get that daggone kicker from Miami. Make everybody mad up in here. Get that kicker.
God dang.
Kickers get drafted.
You looking for another Cody Parkey?
Yeah, no. What's the running backs look like? Let's see. What's the running back?
Man, you know we're gonna lose some D tackles this year.
There's a lady kicker that's supposed to come out.
We're gonna lose some D tackles, man.
Yeah, go with the. I'll go with
the bacon.
Yeah, I go with Thug Life on. Is that Bohanna kid? He's a big boy. They said he could play a nose guard, but still, you could get him in like those passing packages. I think that's click on his little bio right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think he would be.
Play proper pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Tim Settle or Ionitis is gone next year.
Yeah.
See, I knew y'all would know. We all in the 7th round.
I like. Get that kid from Kentucky. Get that big boy. Yeah, just take him. All right.
We're paying for the last pick.
Yeah.
Gives
Lord have mercy. I'm glad this thing don't give grades like PFF.
What was the grade?
Woo!
I think we did great, man.
I think so too.
Yeah, and I wanted one of them tight ends. That's the only thing.
We didn't get a tight end.
Yeah,
that's like the only thing we missed out on.
You never know, we may find a diamond in the rough.
We got who do we have at tight ends? A reformed quarterback, a basketball player who wasn't really good at the game in college, and then 3 dudes that's working at Bay's local Publix down there. So
Florida too. They come from Publix, man. They can fry some chicken.
I don't need them to block arteries. I need them to block defenders.
Man, they make you serve them people during the game at lunchtime.
Oh God. Oh man!
You know, most of the Calturn fans, they love hot dogs, so go ahead and get them some glizzies.
They drink that hot dog water. That's what it is.
Give them the glizzies with no bread.
Oh gosh!
They like it dangling out their mouth.
All right, so DC Bay traded up for Trey Lance. DMV, Kenny Man DMV got Jabril Cox in the second round, which was a solid linebacker pick. Then Warpath, you got Nick Bolton, right?
Yeah, and Walker Little. Ed freeze on us?
Ed frozen.
Ed froze on us.
I can see all his teeth, and that's it.
He's looking at the basketball game.
Yeah.
Is that what he's doing? Oh, nah, bro. I'm about to turn mine on, too. Hold on, time out.
That man is looking at the game.
And then looking at
Man,
the game.
somebody needs a screenshot. Oh man, somebody needs a screenshot.
Oh, he off the set.
Oh,
You know,
so
you know why? Because you start talking about glizzies and stuff, boy.
shoot.
Yeah,
So y'all got any
oh, guess
questions? Y'all
what?
got
We still live though. We can run
Yeah.
it real quick.
y'all got any questions for us?
Can you see what they saying?
Yeah, I can see on the side. I can see what they're saying.
Yeah,
Okay,
Lakers up
what happened to
13-8.
Ed? Aubrey C said y'all taking over. That's right. We
Taking
are.
over. That's right.
That's right.
It's
Lakers
uncut
13-8.
version.
Hey, y'all right. Alex said y'all robbed Ed.
The uncut version right here. Fire
That's
the
right.
questions away.
Hey, you
Yeah,
gotta watch out. You gotta watch out for Bay right there. He gonna be. Dang, I can't believe who put this background up here, Bay. I got
Oh man.
Oh man, he gave you a Joe Clock with a cigar.
Oh my
Lean
goodness.
on me.
Hey, I'm gonna smoke me some. I'm gonna smoke me some tomorrow, man. They better do the right thing.
to. You might need
Bless
something.
that
You
soul.
might need something strong, man. You might
Oh,
need
man.
something strong. Lord, I think we're gonna trade up though. I gut feeling. I think they're gonna trade up. If Fields is there, I think they'll take him because
I think they'll trade up for Fields.
yeah.
He
I
ain't
don't
gonna
know.
be there.
Lance is see my thing with Lance is that I feel like the media has been more like they've been doing with Mac Jones. They've been like kind of giving him a crutch to push him up. And I
I
mean,
don't say that because
I just
Lance,
feel
they were talking about Lance last year.
Yeah.
Nobody was talking about Mac Jones. Nobody even knew who he was.
Yeah.
You know, nobody draft no Alabama quarterbacks.
Yeah, you're right.
Tua has been the best prospect in probably like 15, 20 years that came from out of that place.
Lance is pretty good, but you gotta think about it. Everybody that go to North Dakota State be good. We got Wentz. You got before.
Yeah, Carson Wentz was great.
Easton Stick. He was real good.
Exactly.
He with the Chargers as a backup. Never seen him since. You know, every quarterback at North Dakota State is good.
Yeah.
I think it's just the team.
Yeah.
And I mean, what this front office is, I believe if they take him, I believe they know what they're doing. And I think Fitzpatrick will buy us 2 years with this kid.
If he don't throw up.
Yeah.
Well,
please don't throw up. I'm gonna break my TV. Kill.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna let you do your thing, Kenny. I know. I'm gonna leave it alone.
You know the outcome. See, you was in Florida and you seen him at Tampa Bay.
Hey, look, he was serviceable.
He was serviceable.
I mean,
y'all had good wide receivers though. Like that's the thing I'm worried about. Like, bro, you had Mike Evans and you had Chris Godwin. Like, why didn't you win more games?
Well, you gotta realize they didn't.
You had Deshaun Jackson. You was throwing bombs. Y'all was changing outfits.
Yeah.
The defense wasn't on 1,000 either.
Oh, got you.
That defense is on 1,000.
It is. We are.
And for him to get here, and this defense is better than Miami's defense.
Yeah.
And
but it's still
run the ball. Miami couldn't run the ball. We can run the ball.
Yeah.
It's Fitz tragic though, man. That's I mean,
I felt the same way, and I honestly believe that Ron is gonna get the reins on this dude. Like, man, don't you get out there and get all happy and start short arming that junk any kind of way.
That's why I like Ron.
Heineke on the bench.
I like Ron because he'll smoke you quick.
Yeah.
He'll be like, oh yeah, you want to do that? I don't care if you're first round. I'm cutting you. What you mean? You're out of here. You want to go to the strip club? You're out of here.
Yes, sir.
I said he go hard.
And Dan Snyder would be like, "Hey, let me go with you," but you know it is what
Ron
it is. So
and he going to little kids parties.
Ron a gangster. He doing what? He going to what parties?
Little kids parties.
Little kids parties.
Oh
Lord.
Man, he tall enough to get in there. There's some rides at Six Flags he can't even get on still.
Hey, I wish they put him on one and let the seatbelt be halfway on.
Shoot. Dang God. Baden got banned from FedEx Field already.
They're gonna block us. They're gonna copyright this joint.
Yeah.
Where's Ed?
I don't know what
man. Let me look at the score again because the score was 13-8. Let me look at the score again.
I can rewind it and look. As
No,
people still,
it's 12.
are they
14.
asking questions,
It's
Corey?
14, 12.
Yeah, let's see here.
Let's
Ed
get
is
to the
now an
question.
unrestricted free agent. I took the Penn State linebacker first. That's what Aubrey said. What else we got? Macaroni Jones is what Sean D said. Well, I call him Mugshot Mac because him and Bay probably drinking buddies down there in Florida because he is from Florida. Were you the one who got him arrested, Bay, that time?
Man, if I did, he'd still be drunk.
He still is drunk because he think he gonna lead one of these teams to the promised land, I reckon.
But Kyle Shanahan did that mess. Nobody was talking about him until Kyle Shanahan started talking about him.
Yeah.
Mac Jones.
Yeah, I'm like, you talking about 1 year quarterbacks.
Bro, that's a smoke signal.
Yeah.
To me.
He got to be taking Justin Fields. If you don't take Justin Fields, who are you taking?
Right.
But you know what, Kyle is about as arrogant as his daddy with nothing to prove. And has nothing to prove. He has nothing on his resume. The guy had one great season, and that's it. And he's supposed to be this quarterback whisperer, and he hasn't really. They haven't amounted to anything. You think he'd at least be able to get one of these marginal guys to like, hey, we'll fight to a 7-9 record or something, but that just ain't that. But
they're just as arrogant as they can be, man. And I'm like, you don't win no title without John Elway and without
Terrell Davis. Yep.
Right.
You don't win it.
Yep.
And then he takes, oh my God, he takes the ball out the running back's hand in Atlanta and put it back in Matt Ryan's hand, who gets sacked.
And you was winning
7 to 8 yards, take him out of field goal range, and the Patriots go down and win the game.
Do you think? Okay, somebody else asked a question. Said, do you think we'll trade up or stay at 19?
I will hope that we stay at 19, but it is a possibility with our Carolina and the Detroit Lions. I think it is possible. Ed
said he's having technical difficulties coming back as soon as possible. Ed, they ain't already demonetized you, man. So we didn't mess you up already.
Go take a shower, man, and take your depression.
Hey, we got this, bro.
Hold on real quick, yo.
We got this.
Yeah, go ahead and take your depression pills.
Hey, I'm running late. I got stuck on this.
We're gonna run it, man. Don't any trip.
Yeah.
I'll be there in like. Can y'all hang on for about 15 minutes?
He out in Baltimore somewhere.
Sorry.
Baltimore.
All right, buddy.
You know, Lamar Jackson did that to him.
Yeah. You can't be talking about Washington football. You in Baltimore? They gonna get you. Ed.
They cut. Y'all saying they cut the cord on him?
Yeah.
Arthur says we would have won a Super Bowl or gotten to be one if RG3 ain't get hurt and have a big head and ego on him. Though with the Shanahan's coaching at the time, that offense was the ish.
Yeah. I agree, bro.
But then him and his daddy went up in there after he got hurt.
Yeah, but he wouldn't slide.
Yeah.
That's his problem. He wouldn't slide. His arrogance is just like Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah.
They should have took him out when we was playing Seattle.
Yeah.
When we went up 14-0.
Cousins in,
Cousins should have came in.
Like them.
They ain't had no film on Cousins. Cousins would have started bootlegging their ass to death.
Yeah.
Bootleg, bomb, bootleg. Bootleg.
Let's see here.
All right, man.
Story is Kyle's father telling him to go for Mac Jones, like RG3 Kirk situation, and John Lynch wants Lance/Fields. Well, that's it. Ed Liffen waits with Mac. Rex Grossman was our best shot. Ooh, I don't know about that. That's blasphemy. Pray for him, Rev. Pray for him. Exactly. He didn't know how to slide. Ron lighting up Ed's home phone. There we go.
Hey.
There he is.
Hey.
Welcome back, baby.
We
They
know
done demonetized you. You'd have lost like 1,000 subscribers
you
because
was talking crazy. You was talking crazy.
Yeah, don't cancel me, y'all. Don't cancel me, man.
It was uncut. Uncut.
Some people said you was out there talking to Scott Brooks.
I seen the jokes, man. I seen the jokes. Y'all are funny, man. I appreciate y'all for holding it down, though.
Yeah,
See,
man.
That's why y'all my guys. You know, if I had to
The
go,
war room.
That's right. We got you, brother.
It's the war room.
yeah, it's the war room. You already
That's
know.
right.
Come back, man. Y'all, somebody said lifting weights with Max. They said, yeah, smoking that gas. Y'all. Man.
Hey,
Pressure.
hey, you know, Warpath, he started doing a rap boy. He said, my name is Ed, and I came to say I'm going to disappear on y'all in a very special way. I didn't come here to fuss or fight. I just came to smack Scott Brooks in the face tonight. That's what he said.
No, I did not. Hey, man, Scott Brooks for Coach of the Year, right?
Man, coach of what?
Coach of the Washington Wizards, the Washington basketball team.
How they doing right now?
I can't wait for him to fire him. I fire his ass.
He ain't getting fired, babe. He ain't getting fired. You know that.
Right now.
If we make it to the playoff and he upsets somebody, they gonna keep him.
Yeah.
And plus, I think Russ play harder with Brooks.
Man,
took him long enough.
21 first quarter right now.
Huh?
It's 22-21. We down by one. It's the first quarter.
You know what I'm saying? They rumbling.
Kenny Russ Russ
put me out there. Put me out there. I'm gonna use all 6 of my fouls.
Oh my goodness.
Hey man, let Kenny cook. That's all I'm saying.
That's it.
Yeah,
I pick a fight with LeBron and get us both ejected.
Shoot.
Yeah,
that's the business decision.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you, Ed.
Yeah, appreciate you, brother.
All right, y'all. Yeah, we gonna head out, man. I was gonna do a mini mock draft, like a real quick one, but we're gonna get to this Lakers game. We should. If we win tonight, we're gonna sweep them. Russ gonna go crazy. Brad's gonna go crazy. So we got the draft tomorrow night, draft eve. But make sure you guys check out Warpath. His channel links down below. He's gonna be doing a lot of draft content. Make sure you guys sub him up. Make sure you guys sub up Kenny DMV if you want to watch basketball content.
Right, because they can't guard me. Nobody can guard me. I'm unguardable in the DMV.
You need to do a mock draft while you're out there playing basketball.
Get a tight end. He's looking for the next tight end. All them boys he been playing with. That's why he didn't pick a tight end.
You right.
At 51.
L went to play bit for the Bills.
Somebody just said something up there.
The real Ed Oliver.
Y'all wild.
Hey, Reg, we should bet on that. I might have to DM you real quick.
Is he giving points up? Sure.
Yeah. I might have to DM you on that. But and then make sure you guys sub up my man OG DC Bay. Make sure you guys follow him on the gram.
Yes.
It's never a dull moment. Yeah, he's hitting the job. Make sure you
burnt out.
Burnt.
Baby.
But all right, y'all. Down to the football team. Y'all have a good night.
Let's watch this game. Go Russ.
Yes, sir.
The damn